This lesson is over the introduction of E. We know there are whole numbers, rational numbers, integers, real numbers, and imaginary numbers. But there's also numbers known as irrational numbers, such as pi. Let's introduce the irrational number known as Euler's number, E. Just like pi represents the number 3.14, E has its very own value. E is represented by the number 2.718281824 ... meaning it continues for forever. Now on the calculator, E can be represented. If you're looking for just the E value, you simply press second and the division symbol, which are highlighted on the calculator. Also, if you have E raised to a power, there's another option on the calculator. In that case, you would select second and the LN button, also highlighted in orange on the calculator. Let's look at an example. Example 1, use the calculator and round to 3 decimal places. For A, we have E raised to the power of 10. Because it's E raised to a power, select second, LN, and then type in 10. Your screen should look similar to mine. Once it's typed in the screen, click Enter, and your calculator should give you the following value: 22,026.46579. Now, according to the directions, we must round to 3 decimal places. Find the decimal, look to the right, and we find the third value. However, we must look to the right of that value to determine if we round up or stay the same. Because the value is larger than 5, we will round up. And so our value is 22,026.466. For B, we have E raised to the negative third power. Again, because it's E raised to a power, select second, LN, and then type in a negative 3, and your screen should look similar to mine. Once it's typed in, click Enter, and you should get the following value of 0.0497870684. Now that's a lot of numbers. Keep in mind, we must round to 3 decimal places. So to the right of the decimal, we find the third value, but we must look to the right of that to determine if we round up or stay the same. In this case, we will need to round up, which gives us the value 0.050. For C, we have E raised to the 4th power. This is your triad problem. Hopefully you found the value from the calculator, and if you rounded correctly, you should have got 54.598.